डॉक्टर हुसैन बशकोला की यूट्यूब चैनल से आज हम आपसे मुखातिब हैं और आज हम इन्फ्लुएंज़ा वैक्सीन के सिलसिले में और कुछ इन्फ्लुएंज़ा वायरस के और उसके बिहेवियर के बारे में बताएंगे। और इन्फ्लुएंज़ा कॉमनली नोन एज द फ्लू विच इज़ अ सीजनल contagious respiratory illness, and it has older people, young children and people with other health problems are affected more. This is influenza virus. My camera will show you, and you can see that if you can have this kind of influenza microscopy, then you can see that it has two places, but one is H and another is N. H is hemagglutinin protein, and the H is hemagglutinin, and N is neuroaminidase. You can see here, this is the line which is next please, and this is another view of the influenza virus, and you can see that it is just like a coronavirus, and it has two proteins, one is H and another is N, and there are three types of influenza viruses, A, B, C, and now another is D, but that is not causing disease to the human beings. If you look back to the epidemiological, then you can see that the name is from the influenza originated in 15th century in Italy from an epidemic attributed to influence of the stars, and that was changed into influenza. And at least many pandemics have occurred, and the known pandemic is 1918 and 1919, just after the World War I. Now we are jumping to the pandemic. You can see that from 1918 to 1919, Spanish flu caused by H1N1, and then the Asian flu 1967, which started from the China, and then in 68 Hong Kong, and then swine flu in 1976, and in 1977 Russian flu, 1970 bird flu, 1997 that also caused great fear in Indo-Pakistan, 99 bird flu, you can understand in 2003 another bird flu, and 2004 bird flu that was considered as Asian flu, Southeast Asia. These are the other pictures, but we are moving to the vaccine, and you can see that this is a vaccine having different type, intramuscular and intradermal. It is inactivated subunit vaccine, and another also is the live attenuated vaccine and trivalent vaccine also. How flu vaccine works, you can see that how the humoral antibodies are developed, and this picture gives you that how the antibody system is triggered while you are injecting an inactivated vaccine. Then coming to the antigenic variation of influenza, there are two important antigenic variations, and we will discuss that these changes are almost in surface antigen, and sometimes it escapes the immune response. These two important antigenic, one is drift, which is a major change, and it is almost a new virus, and then another, you can see that how this drift is linked to this is antigen, but this is the shift, and ultimately it completes the cycle, and even the animals and human beings both can be affected from the drift. and another is the shift, which is the minor change. And you can understand that if this was the original virus, if you look at the end, then this is a different virus, and we call, and it is sudden, or every year or every time there is mutation and changes. Then coming to the types of the viruses, H1N1, H2N2, and H3N2, and so on so forth. So the first pandemic was H1N2, and in 1957 the influenza which affected the Asia or Asian flu was H2N2. In the conclusion, the vaccine is every year developed for the influenza vaccine, and you are required to have this shot, but the preventive measures are the same: hand washing, social distance, use of mask, rest, plenty of fluids, as well as you can have the gargles with the salt and water, and if the conditions are difficult, then visit your medical doctor. But the vaccine facility for the children has a different dose, which is 0.25 ml, and for the adult it is 0.5 ml, or it is of the double strength. So I recommend that before the next flu season, which starts in October, September, particularly in October to March, please get the vaccination earlier. That is safe and it is inactivated, and every year a new variant and all other things are considered. So we have new vaccine every year, and many countries and developed countries, they are using this vaccine before the pandemic, and in Pakistan, even because of the different conditions, I think the influenza vaccine is recommended from our side as a public health measure. I hope you will like this video and share with other people. Thank you very much. Dr. Hussain Bashkolachi will provide you the updated, latest and scientific information, and the MBBS students, MCPS students and FCPS students can also learn. And this is very common question, that how influenza affects and how the influenza vaccine works, and the incubation period is also 2 to 4 days or 72 hours, and the types are once again A, B, C and D. The pandemic is caused by only A type of the influenza, and the virus is RNA, and orthomyxovirus is the family. Thank you very much.